Hi Libra, this is Faith of Divine Faith Tarot, and these are going to be your first part of October readings. October 1st to the 15th is for Libra Sun, Libra Moon, Libra Rising. Okay, so if it resonates, leave me a comment below. If it doesn't resonate, it ain't your month, I guess. Okay, or it ain't your message. All right, so first card that we have, Libras, is we have the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups can represent that you could be walking away from the past, or you could finally be in a mind frame where you're moving away from the past or what the past has done to you. Okay, maybe if you haven't dealt with the past for a long time, maybe you've been stuck in this mind frame where you're kind of just thinking over and over about what happened between you and a specific person, and it's been killing your mental space, and you could finally be transitioning to a better space. Finally, maybe you've been in this particular headspace for the last 8 weeks or 8 months. Okay, but I totally feel like it's a sense of that some of you guys could be walking away from, like I said, somebody in your past. This could be a water sign, a Cancer, Scorpio, or a Pisces. Okay, it's like you realize that past does not fulfill me like it used to. Okay, but I feel like it's a sense of, that this card, I feel like, even though it's pretty sad and nobody really likes getting the Eight of Cups, because nobody wants to be walked away from or left out in the dark or in the cold. But I feel like in a sense of this card is about growth too. Sometimes we just fucking outgrow people. Okay? It just happens. Okay? So it could just be one of those things where you're finally getting to the point where you're just like, you know what? I did the right thing by moving on because there was nothing else left there for me but heartache, pain, and probably arguments and a bitchy ass person. Because we have the Queen of Swords clarified on top of the Eight of Cups. The Queen of Swords is like the bitchy energy of the tarot. Like, she's unreasonable. Can't nobody tell her ass nothing. It's like if she's bald, you can't fucking tell her that because she thinks she got a full head of hair. That's just how she is, okay? And she always snapping at somebody for something. Always in defense mode, I feel like, with this. So I do feel like it's a sense of that. Or I do feel like it's a sense of, like I said, Libras, you can finally be getting out of this energy, okay? But this also could be you. Maybe you've been really angry towards the past. Maybe you've been bitter, because the Queen of Swords, she can kind of be bitter. Not gonna lie. Okay, it's either you or this other person has maybe been kind of bitter towards you, but maybe you guys, are finally getting out of that, which is good. Like I said, and it seems like maybe you've been in this position for quite some time. Okay, right next to the Eight of Cups, we have the Fool, which is what I was picking up. You're walking away, and I feel like it's a sense of you're starting over, because the Fool can represent the sign of Aquarius. So maybe some of you guys could possibly be dealing with another air sign like yourself, or they have air in their chart. But it's a sense of, you're starting over. And it could represent that if you're dealing with the same person, maybe you guys are finally getting to a damn good place, okay? Now, and you're starting over. The Fool is about starting over from scratch. Okay, you're deciding to take another leap of faith again to see if this shit is gonna work. Okay, you're just like, look here, I took out another loan on this fucking house, so this shit better hold together. Okay, it better hold it together. Okay, because on top of the Fool, we have the Chariot. So I totally feel like that if some of you Libras are dealing with somebody from your past, and you and your past just had a shitty year, you guys could finally be moving out of that. Or some of you Libras, like I said, could be deciding to finally let go of the hurt from the past from this particular person and moving forward to a new relationship. It could take some time to get to you, but it doesn't fucking matter. You're moving forward with yourself, and you're realizing that you got to get out of that mental anguish, that mental depression, okay? Right next to the Fool, we have the King of Pentacles. Some of you guys could be meeting a earth sign, a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn, within the next 3 days or 3 weeks. Some of you guys, it might take till summer. I hate to say that, but that's just what I'm picking up, okay? But, again, this Three of Cups can represent somebody from the past. So, again, like I said up here, this person from your past who maybe you've had a shitty year with, maybe you guys are finally getting to a place where you guys can finally move forward and be fucking happy instead of at each other's throats. And maybe this hasn't happened yet. But within the next 3 weeks or 3 months, you'll see what I'm talking about. Okay? But if the King of Pentacles can also represent like somebody kind, generous, and loving. Even though they could be a little bit of an ass on the outside, on the inside, they're warm, they're calming, they're secure, or they make you feel secure. Or this person will make you feel secure whenever this person comes in. Okay? Now, After the King of Pentacles, we have the Six of Cups. We got two cards. So some of you guys are possibly getting a reconciliation from somebody from your past, because the Six of Cups can represent somebody from your past coming up, but it also can represent you thinking about the past. Some of you guys could possibly be stuck on the past with this person because maybe this person was sneaky in a past life, or this could represent not in the past life. Maybe they were sneaky in the past life, but maybe this person was just being sneaky in the past when it came to you guys being in a relationship. Okay, but also I feel like this can represent a sense of that some of you guys past could be spying on you. Okay, and I feel like in a sense of they could be spying on you to see if you're possibly dealing with somebody else before they try to make their move. Because Seven of Swords is all about, sneaky, conniving energy, but it also can represent somebody, who is spying. But at the same time, the Seven of Swords can represent, a sense of feeling abandoned. So that's why I said here. I already explained it in the Eight of Cups, but here it is again. I was saying before, some of you guys could kind of be stuck on the past of what this person did to you. Maybe they abandoned you in the past, and it's hard for you to get over that. So you're kind of stuck on this Seven of Swords type energy. But we got to move out of that. If you want to move forward with this person, fine. If you don't, that's fine too. But you can't be teeters hard on the fence. Either you're going to accept them back, bullshit and all, and let go of the past, or you're going to do something different. Don't complain about it. Make a decision and move your ass. Okay? Because time waits for no man, and we don't have time. Our next Six of Cups is the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords can represent air energy, so Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It also can represent somebody who, what's the word I'm looking for? Somebody who's in and out. Somebody who's unsure. Somebody who comes in like a knight in a shining armor, but then it's like they disappear because things could get too serious for them, or they really don't know if they want things to get serious. And this could be you, Libra. You could be the one that's kind of holding up the ship because it could just represent you don't want the past to repeat itself, but you could just be so stuck in your own mind that it's just like steady trying to expect the worst, that this person is going to shit on you. Granted, if they've already shitted on you and you don't feel comfortable giving them another chance, then flush the shit down the toilet and move on. Okay? But, if you want to try to do something different or look at the situation different, don't be in and out. Don't 1 week be okay and the next week then you're not okay with it. You got to pick something and stick with it. Okay? On top of the Knight of Swords is the Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands can represent feeling overburdened emotionally. It also can represent feeling like you're not having enough support from your partner. So some of you Libras may be doing the Knight of Swords action because you feel like that this person maybe is not understanding where you're coming from in terms of the past, or you feel like that this person, is just not giving you enough. But I feel like a lot of this really can be solved if you guys would just shut the fuck up and talk. Okay? Communication is key. And ain't nobody no mind reader. I'm not no mind reader. Granted, what you guys may think. Okay, if you don't tell me what the fuck you want, I'm not going to deliver what you want. In a sense. Okay, just saying. And the same thing goes for a relationship. If you don't talk about this feeling of feeling overburdened, possibly by responsibilities, maybe you and this person have responsibilities together and you can feel like that this person isn't handling their part of the bargain. Fair enough. But once again, this ain't going to go away unless you open your damn mouth. Okay? So Libras, I really don't feel like this is a bad reading at all. I feel like this is just a lot of mental energy, mental anguish that you could possibly be dealing with about a person who you have feelings for, and who you probably feel like it could work, but it's still stuck in that cycle where you're feeling like that the past is just going to repeat itself again. But guess what? Every relationship you get in, whether it be past or present, you take a chance. So either you want to take a chance or you don't. Okay? So, Libras, like I said, this has been your reading for the first part of October. If it resonated, leave me a comment below. Otherwise, I'll see you later. And happy birthday. Yeah, see ya.